Hey there guys, it's Carl from Fishing Living Mission. Thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to check out the Ridge Rider Mozzie Zapper. Yep. So I've already tried out the Anko Mozzie Zapper, absolutely awesome product. What we're going to do is compare it to the Ridge Rider one, which I feel like this is going to be a slightly better product. So the first thing that you notice with this Ridge Rider Mozzie Zapper is that it's actually got a torch, which is absolutely handy. The Anko version does not have a torch. I'll show you a bit of look at the design there. So you got torch up top, you got your lantern, and then that's your Mozzie Zapper with your coils. One of the other massive upgrade features of this Mozzie Zapper is the giant hook that you've got to mount it. So the Anko version just has a little tiny hook. It's fine if you're going to just hang it on a tent or something like that, but if you do bump it or it's quite a windy night, you do have that worry that it's going to fall down during the middle of the night. You won't have the problem with this one. So it's got a little clasp here. Show you with my finger not on the way. So it's got a little clasp here. So you just push it down, clip it on, let that go. It's not going to fall off. So absolutely awesome. Okay, so I've just turned off all the lights, and what we're going to do is test out the torch. So the torch is 180 lumens. It's pretty bright for, you know, a multi-function bug zapper, but yeah, 180 lumens, that's perfect for just looking around campsite, get you to the bathroom, shouldn't have any problems. It's also got a low feature. I'm not sure how many lumens that is. The video doesn't quite do it justice of how much light this is putting off. And then it's got the strobe, which I won't do on here for epilepsy reasons. It's not great to look at anyways, it's just a strobe. And this is it set up as a lantern, so once again, it doesn't really quite do justice on how much light that's giving off, but I can see around me, it's 50 lumens, it's not too bad. I definitely wouldn't want it as my primary light source. We'll just do a little bit of side-by-side comparison of the Ridge Rider and the Anko Mozzie Zapper. So unfortunately I didn't have this one charged, but it puts off maybe a touch more light than the Ridge Rider as the lantern. That's possibly because it's a dome rather than this is like a donut. So it has that little bit of light loss where the torch is. So if you're going to use it as your primary light, maybe go for the Anko. However, I personally think if you're going camping, you're going to need a little bit more light than what these produce. I'd be looking at light bars or the LED pads or something along that line. So having a look at these side by side, you can see the Anko one seems a little bit bigger. That's mainly just because of the dome. However, I do like that you can put this either way, which the Anko one you can't do. You're stuck with that footprint. And you might notice that the footprint's a little bit smaller than the actual base, so it can get a little top heavy if you bump the table. If you're worried about that, it may fall over. It is pretty strong plastic, so it's not going to break if it falls off the table. However, I quite like the design of the Ridge Rider. It seems to be nice and sturdy when sitting on the table, either way. And just that hook seems to be far more stronger. So I'll just show you side by side what the hooks look like. So here we go. We've got the Ridge Rider on the left, which absolutely perfect hook, whereas the Anko's got this little tiny hook. And you know, it's fine if you're just going to hang it, you're not too worried about it. Don't put it over your head while you're sleeping because it may fall off if it's windy or you bump the side of the tent. I do prefer the Ridge Rider at this stage. I have tried out the Mozzie coil already, and I found it pretty much the exact same as the Anko. So if you're looking at just a Mozzie Zapper, you're not too worried about how it hangs, a little bit cheaper price point. I'll put the prices up on the screen there. The Anko may be for you. It's a little bit cheaper. The features seem to be a little bit more lacking, but if you want to spend an extra few bucks, buy the Ridge Rider one from Supercheap. Absolute perfect example of spend a little bit extra money, you get something a little bit better. And just having that torch feature, I can see that's going to be handy down the track. Well, I'll show you the Mozzie light on. So that just puts power to the light and the coil. So you can actually see that there's already some bugs in there. There you go. So I tried this out the other night. Yeah, it's very similar to the Anko, but you know, for the extra few dollars, I'm more than happy to spend that just to get something that's a little bit more. Well, thanks for watching this video on the Ridge Rider Mozzie coil. This product's absolutely awesome. I would prefer buying this over the Anko. However, you know, if you got a few less bucks to spend, maybe get the Anko. It's not going to do you any wrong, but this Ridge Rider one just seems to be that little bit better. I am looking forward to taking both these products out for my next camping trip. I'm hoping to get out. Hopefully this rain stops. We've had a bit of rain up north in Queensland, and hopefully it will stop in a week or so. But hoping to get out, do a little bit of camping. I'll take these two products with me and do a bit of a comparison video. So have a look out for that. So that'd be an absolute awesome to see these two in action, see what the difference is. And if you haven't seen the Anko Mozzie Zapper video yet, I'll put it up top there again. Just check out the video. It's a pretty cool video. Seeing something that you can get from Kmart of all the places at a pretty good price. It seems to be a pretty good product, but yeah, once again, I'd much rather this Ridge Rider version. Well, thanks for watching this video, guys. I very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps our video. It definitely helps the algorithm for YouTube and all that as well. So if you can just like it, subscribe it, won't take long. Very much appreciate it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.